Hey picklers, if you enjoyed this instructional video, do me a favor, make sure to like, subscribe, and turn those notifications on. All right guys, we're gonna be talking about the Slice Push Dink today. Keep in mind that anytime that you're looking to be offensive or be aggressive with your push dink, make sure that you have your sly, you're stable, you're in the correct location, and that the ball is in yellow. A couple other things with hitting a push dink. Usually you need time. Also too, there's nothing wrong with taking a step back and letting the ball sit up a little higher to give yourself some more time or give yourself some more spacing to let the ball sit up a little higher so you can start using that push dink. But as far as using slice with the push dink, how I think of slice is, you know, if there was a clock in front of me and let's say, you know, here's 3 and here's 9, as I'm hitting a forehand dink, I want to start at 3 and I want to take it to 9. Also to know that when you're getting slice, it's natural spin and you don't want to overcreate. I would say one of the main common tendencies is that I guess most people seem to think that more is more, meaning that they try to add or they try to overcreate with their slice dink. Know that a little bit of spin goes a long ways, and we're looking to get natural spin. Natural spin meaning, you know, 3 to 9. I'm not chopping wood. It's not a Nike swoosh. I'm not, you know, throwing water up in the air. If I was standing in water up to my hips here, I want to focus on keeping the paddle above the water. As I'm hitting a backhand slice dink, you know, same sort of idea. I want to really focus on cocking things up on both sides, you know, whether it's the forehand side or the backhand side. I think being very firm with the wrist is a key technique nugget as you're hitting the slice push. But also too, as I'm hitting this backhand slice push, I want to be leading with my knuckles, or if there was a watch on my right wrist, it's like I'm looking at my watch, so I get that nice kind of firm cock position there. But backhand slice, I'm starting at 9, going to 3, keeping this nice and tight. Another area that you can think about is keeping the overall swing or keeping the swing path inside of your hips. So not only are we going 9 to 3, but we're thinking that as we dink and as we're in our athletic stance here, that we want to try to keep the overall finish or keep the overall start and the finish inside of our hips. So as I'm hitting this slice dink and I'm thinking about a clock being on the ball, as I'm hitting a forehand, I really want to think about almost catching the ball at like 5 or 6 o'clock. I'm kind of giving like the butt of the ball a little soft tissue massage. But as I'm doing that, I'm going through it. I'm not going down on it. I'm not flipping it up. Backhand side, same sort of thing. I'm more so, or I guess backhand side, we're thinking, you know, 7 o'clock or 6 o'clock on the ball. Main thing is that a little bit of spin goes a long ways, and that if we're going to use the push dink and be efficient with this push dink, we need time and we have to be stable in the correct location, and the ball has to be in yellow. All right guys, first drill here. I'm acting as a student. My job is to be hitting push dinks with using slice spin. My teacher's job here is to be hitting push dinks and just putting dinks in play. Keep in mind some of the technical things that we're working on the push dink is giving ourselves enough time, recognizing that if we don't have time, or if we're off balance, or if we're in the wrong location, that there's no need to hit a push dink. And then also too, keeping the theme of 3 to 9, keeping it nice and level. I also like to talk about if there's a ball in my armpit, I should be able to keep that ball in my armpit as I hit a push dink. Why? Because my technique is going to be inside my hips. I think another common tendency is people tend to take too big of a swing in here and don't recognize that less is a lot more, and I can get plenty on my push dink just from inside my hips versus going outside the hips, okay? So push dink here, I'm going cross court. Technique is gonna be 3 to 9. Slice push dink, I'm keeping this elbow nice and lodged. I'm aiming a little lower over the net, okay? And as I aim a little lower, my job is to be aiming for this, you know, we'll call this like the pressurized zone. If I were to take this out a foot, this little zone in here a foot out from the kitchen line, it's going to be the pressurized zone. I can force my opponent to feel indecisive if I can aim a little deeper in the kitchen. So my role here is to force my opponent to kind of feel indecisive by using that 3 to 9 technique, using slice, and also, more importantly, keeping the dink a little deeper. Okay, ready here? So first, so I can go anywhere. My main objective is just moving him and keeping the ball down and keeping that slice under spin. Okay, so Jim will go same thing other side though. Same thing other side. Okay. Now on the backhand side, I'm going to be going 9 to 3. 9 to 3. See that there? Again. 9 to 3. Again. Okay. 9 to 3. 9 to 3. So I didn't have time. See that last ball? Any time that I feel like the ball gets on me too quick, it's nearly impossible to be offensive back. So if I recognize that I'm dealing with the ball in here and it gets on me quick, all I can do is lift, okay? Utilize your push dink when you can see the ball sooner or when you have enough time, okay? Ready here? I have time. I have time. I have time. Again, slice. Again, slice. 9 to 3. Again, 9 to 3. See that there? But as I slice, I'm not breaking at my wrist. I'm not adding in too much movement with my upper extremities. I'm keeping the upper extremities nice and still. If there's a bowl on top of my head, I'm keeping the bowl there. And main focus is I'm loading off the outside foot, keeping it inside of my hips, and then really driving forward in that 9 to 3 type swing. Okay guys, game here for 4.0 plus levels. Kind of fun. We're going to be integrating the Slice Push Dink in, but I'm going to be pushing Slice Dinks. Also too, I have the ability to, or I guess I have the option to attack first. I'm going to be hitting Slice Push Dinks, and then I have the option of attacking first. Coach Jim here is more so counter-attacking. He doesn't get to attack. He has to wait for my speed up. And then with that, he's more so going to be hitting liftings. So this is a little situational here. I'm going to be hitting Slice Push Dinks that will create some pop-ups or that will create some offensive plays for myself. Coach Jim here will just be counter-attacking, waiting for my speed up, and then with that, he's going to be hitting liftings. Okay, play the point out, game to 7. Have some fun here. Okay, do know that after I speed up, if Jim were to block and it's back into a soft game, now he has the option of speeding up. The game is only situational, or I can only attack off the first one. If he were to counter, then the point is now live. Okay. Also too, something else that we're going to add on to this is that if I miss a speed up long, or if we're in a hand speed battle and we're fighting fire and there's some hand speed stuff taking place, if either of us were to let the ball go long, we would get 2 points versus 1. Okay, so you get a little bonus point for some good tracking ability if you were to let a hard ball go long. Ready here? Rock and roll. 0-0, game to 7. Slice dinks or Slice Push Dinks. Okay, very good. 1-0. Again. Can't give myself time. Okay, I will take that. I like free points. 2-0. Okay, there's my speed up. Oh, okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, 2-1, 2-1. Okay, dinking back and forth, dinking outside of his semicircle. Okay, 3-1. Here we go. I'm trying to force my opponent to feel uncomfortable here by dinking outside their semicircle. Okay, score is 3-1 here. 3-1. Okay, so some of the tactics that I'm looking at here. Obviously, moving my opponent side to side, dinking outside their bubble, getting them scrambling. We all know that dinks get popped up by forcing your opponent to cast, or forcing your opponent to be overextended, or just forcing them to simply be indecisive, right? So I'm obviously looking to stay in control, dictate with the location, and then also too, dictate by putting some balls in that pressurized zone and forcing my opponent to feel like a little indecisive, or to either force them to take a ball when they get overextended, or to force them to keep taking a step back, okay? Also, too, times when I speed up. Not only am I looking to dictate with my dinking, but I'm also looking to take the right opportunity to speed up, but it's usually when I'm stable, I'm in the correct location of the court, and when the ball is in yellow. Also, when I feel like I've won the dinking exchange and I have my opponent moving and I see them looking to recover and get back in the middle and I have time on a speed up, that's a great time to speed up. Look to speed up when their feet are still moving. Okay, ready here? Okay, rock and roll. 3-1. I'm working that inside foot. Trying to create a little pop-up. Again. Oh, he was ready. He says, no, 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 Tyson. Very good. I like it, Jen. 3-2. Oh, that's the golden spot. Okay. Yeah, it's good play. Very good. Okay, 4-2. Same thing. I was kind of working that semicircle, but I was kind of forcing him to take some bait. Ready here, 4-2. Okay, again. Again. Okay, he's got that handled. Okay, 5-2. I like it, baby. I like it. Okay, here we go. Ready here, again. Push. It's good hustle over there. It's good hustle. Okay, 6-2. Ready here, ready here. Same thing. Okay, moving him. Here we go. Moving him around. Okay, very good. Same game, other side. I am still pushing. Coach Jim here is still lifting. I have the opportunity to speed up first. He can only counter. Obviously, once I speed up and he were to counter, then the point is live. Okay, rock and roll. Here we go. Okay. Here we go. There's one. Same thing. Okay, I'm forcing him to feel. Sorry, shut my mouth as I'm dinking. Okay. Score is 1-1 here, but I'm moving him around. Good. Yeah, good. 1-2. Here we go. Okay, good. Once I feel like I've hit a dink that's offensive enough and I see my opponent looking to hit a half volley and looking to lift, my job now with me being in control is looking to lean in more and gain some more leverage. So know that if you're going to dink offensively and you're looking to take some chances and you're looking to be a bit more offensive, it would make sense that you lean in more off of your dink and you look to take more stuff out of the air. Okay, ready here? Score is 2-2. Look at me take more balls out of the air. Oh, here we go. 3-2. I gotta stop missing. Sorry. Stop missing. Okay, 4-2, here we go. Yeah, it's good get over there, Jim. Like it. It's great get. 4-3. Here we go. Come on, baby. Oh, that's the one. Yep, very good. 5-3. Sorry. Okay, 6-3.
Okay, guys, for the game, what we're actually going to be doing is just playing points out cross court, starting with dinking. So we've just been moving each other around in the drills. So now we're going to start keeping track and bring it into a competitive setting. But we want to try to keep our pickleball IQ and keep the fundamentals there. Okay, so just alternating whoever wins the point, standard scoring, except if Tyson is to bring me out wide, and rather than showing that discipline and resetting in the middle, if I try to beat him wider and go back wide, its tendency is I'm late to recover in the middle. If he beats me with a speed up the middle, he's going to get 3 points there. So I really want to make sure in this game that I'm showing that discipline of giving myself a little bit more time, a little bit more lift on those reset dinks in order to make sure that I establish my position. So for this, we're not going to call out reset like we did with the drills, but just know that's still the shot that we want to be working on.
Right, and plain and simple, you are getting punished if you decide to be offensive on a wide dink when you should have reset it back in the middle. And if your opponent can speed up out of the air or off the bounce, off of your bad shot selection when you've been pulled out of position, they get 2 points for punishment and then 1 point for winning the point. Okay, we're gonna show you what that game's about right now. Okay, 0-0, playing points out here. Here we go. Resetting back in the middle. Okay, 1-0, here we go. Hey!
Oh, we didn't even talk about that.
Yeah,
right.
that's two.
Gotta be a bonus point. Gotta be a bonus point there.
I think anytime we're cross.
Yeah, I can't bring him that wide, right? So I want to aim for the outside foot. If I start flirting with going too wide, I'm vulnerable for that to happen.
Okay, so
0-3.
2 points if you go ATP, right?
Yeah, so it'd be 0-3.
Okay, here we go. Yeah.
Right? 0-3, here we go.
Okay, I get pulled out wide here. I don't reset back in the middle. That's where the 2-pointer would come in.
So the 2 bonus points, so it'd actually be 3 points total there, because he's getting penalized for making the wrong choice and losing the point. So the score now would be 3-all.
Here we go. Play point out. Yeah, pull him out wide. Yeah.
Okay, so there I lost the point off of a Tyson speed up, but he brought me out wide. I popped it up, but my intention was correct. I still went to the correct location. I gave myself a little bit of time to recover, but it still was attackable. So Tyson's gonna go ahead and get 1 point there, but not get any bonus points because I didn't make the wrong tactical decision.
Right, I like it. So let's go same game, just on the ad side here, left side. Okay, zeros.
All right, that was rough. Oh. I should have reset that one.
Here we go.
Jeez.
Okay, I'm gonna take it.
Right,
I'm gonna take it. Here we go.
This is rough. I gotta find it.
Okay.
I tried to hold it.
Here we go. Dinking back and forth. Pulls me out of position. I decide to try to reset. He would get 3 points there. Why? Because I didn't reset back in the middle. Okay, here we go. Same thing. Dinking back and forth. Pull him out wide. Pull him out wide. Nice. Nice. Okay, pulls me out wide. Okay, 3 points, plain and simple.
Because he's trying to go back across, and that's not what we want to do.